Welcome back to another episode along this journey of the undervalued male. This episode, we will be discussing how to win against the church. Now, I didn't say how to win against God. That's impossible. I said how to win against church. And when I say church, I'm talking about this twisted, man-made religious structure that says they are from God, but they are not. It's funny if you think about it. Any other scenario, being an imposter will warrant stiff and harsh penalties. If you falsely represent a country to any other country, you'll face dire consequences. If you falsely represent yourself as law enforcement, you'll face harsh consequences. But if you falsely represent God, well, you'll get a lot of money and a huge following. See the problem? It is more lucrative to sell you a lie than to tell you the truth. That's why the beginning of the fight against the church is, well, knowing most of what they told you is a lie. Yeah, I know, that's a hard pill to swallow for some of you. And for some of you, you're like, I knew it. They thrive on creating weak men and giving false hope. This is why it is better for you to assume what they are telling you is a lie and for you to do your own research. Side-eye everything you hear and research what they say. I cannot stress enough of how it is vital for men to not take anyone's word for it. This falsehood from the church has crept into all of society. Religious or not, you've been affected by the church's doctrine. You may not realize it, but the world is weird right now because of those loose doctrines. This doctrine has helped in redefining things. That's why you men have to find out the true definition of things. Research anything you like and see, some way, somehow, church will be involved or have a say about it. They thrive on weakness and ignorance. So being strong and knowledgeable will set you free and clear of their grasp. Another way to fight against them is to simply ignore them. These pastors are the biggest and most vain attention whores there is. Remember, they are all about popularity, the numbers. They are so addicted to the spotlight, the followers, and the fame. This is one of the main reasons why they do what they do. They want to be God, not serve Him. Just like any other attention whore. Just ignore them. Take your attention away, and that's a knife to the heart to them. Stop showing up and stop listening. It'll free your mind and it will silence them. You're not turning your back to God. You might mess around and actually hear from Him. You're turning your back to the foolishness and indoctrination, which ties into the next way to fight against them. Stop giving them money. Unlike the government and school, you actually can't avoid giving them money. That's the biggest reason why the church does what it does. It's all about the money. That's their true God. I know I'm lumping all the churches together, but it's so many and so bad. Again, it's better to assume the worst and do your research and find out otherwise. It has literally become a song and dance, a dog and pony show. It is spiritual entertainment, and you pay for a show, right? Seriously, look spiritual entertainment up. It's a real thing. One religious leader once said that the best way to make money is to form a religion. He was also a best-selling author as well. Some of you are now probably thinking, well, what about giving to the poor? Okay, who made the church the representative for the poor, for one? Two, do you even know how the church operates? The church is only required to do 10% in help in the community by the federal government. Do you get what I just said? That means when you give the church $1, they are only required to give the poor or whomever a dime. You're literally giving $1 to the church so the poor can receive a dime. Wouldn't it just be better to give the poor the dollar? The church needs 90 cents to facilitate that dime. Does that make sense to you? And on top of that, that 90 cents is tax-free. During COVID, the church was the biggest benefactor in the relief programs. They received billions of dollars for payroll and other expenses. Yeah, I said that right. Billions with a B. How much did you receive? And they didn't have to pay it back. One megachurch received $120 million one year in donations. The next year, they received around 60 to 80 million. COVID hit around February of 2020. And by March, this church, who just received over 200 million in tax-free donations, said that they needed $30 million in relief funds because they couldn't make payroll. And guess what? They got it. They did one food drive, which half of that was donated, and that's it. $30 million forgiven and back to business as usual. Again, how much did you receive? And none of this is in the Bible or any religious writings. They are making it up and saying it's from God. Can you see how destructive that can be to your life, to society? See how you can be affected by them and you're not even religious? You needed help through COVID, and all you received is maybe $1,000. And the main reason why you only received $1,000, well, was because the church needed billions of your tax dollars so they could be comfortable while you struggled. You're not religious, but that affected you. This all about the money attitude that everyone has, where do you think they get it from? This haughty attitude that's floating around? This I'm better than you aura in the air? You think that's from what? School? You have to work hard in school. Government? You have to work hard in government. Maybe it's from the group who only has to work part-time, receive millions and billions of tax-free money. Give to the poor directly and not to them. There are plenty of charities that do extremely way more for the poor and community than them. These turkey giveaways, back to school giveaways, etc., it's not for the community. It's for them to meet their 10% requirement to keep their tax-free status. Don't be fooled. Remove your attendance, attention, and money, gentlemen. Then do your own research. It'll change your entire life. This concludes this episode of The Undervalued Male. See you on the next journey.